Hello and welcome back. So, we're going to kick straight into things today. We are here with the 6 song roundup, episode 19 for your faces. So, who are we starting off with? We are starting off with a bit of a quirky one today, ladies and gentlemen. So, whilst I was away, I know it's only like 2 months, but I sort of started listening to a lot of 2 artists, Baby No Money and Yung Gravy. And I listened to a lot of their collaboration stuff, which is called Baby Gravy, which is a disgusting name. So today, we're going to take a look at Yung Gravy's song, Betty, Get Money, which starts with a Rick Astley sample. Yes, you almost get rickrolled at the start of this song. But then Gravy's voice smoothly drops in with his weird bars over it. The chorus is the same flow and cadence kind of as the Rick Astley song. I was trying to remember the name of it, but I genuinely can't. But infectiously, it is catchy as well as the original. And I hate to admit it, Gravy and Baby No Money have easily become 2 of my favourite artists to just chill to whilst I'm gaming. They don't take themselves seriously. They make funny music. A lot of them have good beats, and they're just downright chill shit to listen to. And especially when you're gaming, like having a couple weird, like high energy hip hop sort of shit, it just helps. It just works weirdly. So moving on, we have track number 2 with Orbit Culture and their song Strangler. So, if you don't know who Orbit Culture are, then you're kind of missing out. Imagine Disturbed, like the good parts of Disturbed, with the good parts of Metallica, with the technical stylings of Gojira. That's kind of how the vibe is for this song right here. Although, on a side note, I have heard the new Disturbed, and it sounds like everything else that they've done. Which is coming from someone that listens, or used to listen to a lot of Disturbed, so yeah, it's just boring. Anyway, back to Orbit Culture before I get sidetracked. Yeah, so Disturbed, Metallica, Gojira kind of explains the single of the Shaman EP, I believe it was. But it really is a heavy, groovy showcase of this band's talent. And I can't recommend it enough. Like, if you like Strangler off of the Shaman EP, you'll probably like the rest of it. It's one of my favourite Orbit Culture songs that they've put out, I think. And, it just has a little something in there for everyone. Like, if you don't like one style, it kind of flows seamlessly into another style, and then it kind of like just feeds and breathes and like kind of goes like this. Like, it feels like it's a living fucking organism with how much it's changing. But honestly, Orbit Culture are a good band. If you're into like your proper like hard rock metals, you'll like them, I think. Moving on, and stepping back into the ring, we have Skinned with Chris Watts at 4 minutes and 53 seconds. By the way, if I didn't say it, which I don't think I did, Yung Gravy was 2 minutes 27 and Orbit Culture was 3.5 minutes. Firstly, fuck Chris Watts. But yes, Skinned is back again with a slow, somber, eerie track about this piece of shit who killed his wife and daughters. All because he wanted to get out of his marriage to be with his mistress, I believe it was. And the fact that his wife was pregnant again and he didn't want another baby. But Skinned's voice creates a haunting experience during the powerful chorus, which it's, you know, even knowing what this song is about, the fact that Skinned can kind of keep it creepy and slow and somber and eerie, but also make it feel less sinister as well at the same time and less fucked up, is certainly something, you know. Like, I've watched several videos on this situation before I heard this song. Like, I didn't even realise Skinned had dropped a Chris Watts song, and honestly, the man had no remorse. So all I'm going to say is, if you don't know the Chris Watts case and you are easily, easily upset, do not look it up. Do not watch a video on it. Do not watch a documentary or listen to a podcast on it, because it is an upsetting case, you know. Even by my standards, there's not many cases that I have let piss me off. But Chris Watts is definitely one of them that made my blood boil. So, once again, fuck you. Moving on. Track number 4. I'm not exactly sure how to say this because it's got like the weird little like accent inflections, but I believe it might be Tomerium. With their band Where No Warmth Is... With their song Where No Warmth Is Found, sorry. This clocks in at just under 9 minutes long. Whew. Right. Buckle in, ladies and gents. The drums and guitars in the intro, fast-paced, very skilled, very well done. The vocals are crisp and heavy, and they honestly never seem to slow down. They never seem to run out of breath or energy. It's insane. You know, they genuinely never slow the pacing down either. It's full throttle throughout until I think it's about 3 minutes 38 seconds in, where it finally relents, allows you to catch your fucking breath, and then it just also allows some intense screams to show up, and then we get shredded into oblivion once again, and this is genuinely only getting you up to about the halfway stage of the song. I'm not even kidding. Then it comes in with some cleans, which like arrive just after the halfway mark. They work very well in the area they've been put into. The band gave them, honestly, like, shout out to the band, because this one song alone was a technical masterclass on, you know, speed, delivery, style, where to put your cleans, where not to have cleans. Like, everything felt thought out, methodical. It felt, you know, genuinely handcrafted out of passion. And I am definitely a fan from that one song alone, and I shall be looking for a full album, or at least more songs from them if I can't find a full album. Moving on to track number 5, we have Siberia, Nothing Inside, 7 minutes and 13 seconds. Another long track now, and it has a slow build, and I didn't know what to expect, honestly. The first 3 minutes are all instrumental, and I'm sat there wondering if any vocals were coming. But alas, they did not. It's just honestly, a solid 7-minute instrumental. And apparently, that's all the band Siberia is. They do long instrumental songs. And I'm not mad about it. I just didn't realize, like, if I knew it was going to be a 7-minute instrumental, I could have given that slot to another band, like one that actually has singing in it, and that I could say a bit more about, other than, yeah, it was alright. You know, some vocals could have taken this whole thing to a new level, honestly, if it was done right. Like, if you had the right vocalist over that style, it could be like flipping a switch. Like, honestly, it would be so different. But yeah, it would be awesome. Moving on to our final track for today's episode. We have an artist that you'll probably know I like, The Weeknd, and a returning Swedish House Mafia. Now, I know I'm late to the party with this one. It's in my list. Like, you should see my song list for these episodes. I have like 500 fucking songs, I swear. But anyway, yes, the returning Swedish House Mafia with their track Moth to a Flame, and this runs for like just over 4 minutes, but it feels like it could have gone on for longer and I still would have loved it. Honestly, awesome to see Swedish House Mafia come back. I used to listen to them a lot when I was younger, growing up, when they were doing stuff with Tiny Temper, with like Miami to Ibiza, you know, Don't You Worry Child, Save the World, all of those tracks I used to jam a lot. And see them teaming up with another artist I enjoy now later in my life, which their styles mesh together perfectly. You've got like a slow EDM 80s track which swells for the choruses, with obviously Abel / The Weeknd's smooth, satisfactory, just easy breezy delivery gliding over it. And then the chorus is just so infectious that once you've like heard it a couple of times, you can easily sing along with it, you know. It is definitely a team up for all ages. I could honestly, if you see this Weeknd, if you see this Swedish House Mafia, could we get a full album please of you two working together? I would love you long time. Yeah, it's just perfect, you know. Like I said, it's kind of like the team up we never knew we needed, but secretly we really fucking needed it because they killed that shit. Anyway, that is all we have for you today. I will be back again shortly with the 20th episode. What a milestone. So I will see you then, where I will also announce your upcoming 2 album reviews you can expect. So, I will love you and leave you, and remember to stay safe out there, everyone. Goodbye.